in space. I don't think you hear us right. Turn this up and hit the light. Ooh, it's Pooh in space. I wanna get you in a vibe, so make sure that you subscribe. Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. We're everywhere, so just take care of you. And anytime you want this, we say that we love you every day, and we read all the comments so you know that we get it. Ooh. Thank you for the love, please don't stop. Hit that like, subscribe, comment on top. Ooh, and space. Always on time and never late. Every week you're at the right place. Ooh, and space. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it. It's Pooh in space.
PooNSpace.
Now you can see when it's starting, right? You like the little countdown and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that.
It's just growing on me. It's kind of better than Zoom.
Shout out to Riverside. Yeah, we need something new. You know what I'm saying? We need
I
something
say
new.
the quality is better. I'm just testing it to see it. Let's see if the quality is better. You know?
Oh, did you hear it back?
Hear back from what?
I mean, did you hear it back like the last time we did it on the third lane?
I did, but that was like a live, so it's like this is different.
Oh.
This is the official joint. I'm gonna try it a different way, you know?
You have to I sent you a video.
Video what?
I sent you a video to your messages. Listen, I've been doing pervert news. Hello out there in TV land. Have to address the audience.
Yes. Hold on. Let me address them. You know, because it's
Oh,
summertime, and we gotta bring the heat into the bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Because women like a confident man, and confidence can take you far in life.
Oh, I'm going to talk about something after you finish. How
Okay.
about this? All right.
Confidence can take you far in life. That's especially in the bedroom when it's time to step up to the plate. We got something to help you out. That's Blue Chew. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable tablets at a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead and be ready when the opportunity arises. The process is simple. Sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online. So no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, no waiting in line at a pharmacy. Blue Chew tablets are
Made in the USA. They are made in the USA.
prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package, all right? So if you could benefit when it's time to perform in the bedroom, Blue Chew can help you out. And we've got a special deal for you. You get Blue Chew for free when you use the promo code KING at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's bluechew.com, promo code KING to receive your first month free. Go to bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. Thank you, Blue Chew, for sponsoring the Pooh in Space show.
Absolutely. And they emailed me and want me to do the campaign.
Yeah.
With Charlemagne, like Charlemagne does for Blue Chew.
You, Charlemagne.
Yeah. Woo, the big time.
Those are the people who
Shout
do
out
it
to Blue
too.
Chew. Huh?
Bert Kreischer, I think, is on there. There's a couple people that got
It's
Blue
all
Chew.
going downhill. We started with Charlemagne.
Nah, Blue
Then you end up with
Kreischer's
somebody
up there,
that's
Shampoo. Don't get it twisted.
Who?
Bert Kreischer. He's a comedian. He's up there, bro. White guy.
Okay. It's another white guy.
Good guy.
You ever heard of Bill Burr?
He watches Howard Stern. I heard them talking about Howard Stern the other day.
Oh yeah.
On
I'm gonna have to
podcast.
shout him out. I'm gonna have to reach out to him. When I want to reach out to white people, I go, no offense. I don't say this is Shampoo from PooNSpace or wherever. I say this is King of All Blacks from the Howard Stern show, and they go, oh hi.
Why is that?
You know why?
I don't know.
White is right, black stay
You
back.
told me you got a video that's going crazy right now on the internet.
Oh,
You.
video of what?
You said you made a response to something.
Oh, I don't talk about that now. I don't talk about. I made a response to my homie, Queen's Flip.
Okay.
And yes, I was disappointed and somewhat angry at the comments he made from the show, from his show. Somebody sent it to me, so I watched it, timestamped.
What made you when you watched it? What was your initial feeling? Like what were you feeling?
I was hurt, man, because I thought it. I thought it. Because when I had the co-host, when I had the two girls there, you know what I'm saying, he would be arguing with them, and then they can't come back to do my show. Like he said, "Yo, you off the ass shampoo," and I said, "Damn, why you doing that?" And then on his thing, he didn't actually say it, but he said I would take the co-host from the ass shampoo show, and I said, "What?
He
You did
said
that to me?"
He
He
said
said
that?
it out of his mouth. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I heard it. So I said, so I got upset and not angry because I love Flip. I don't know why I just love that motherfucker. Right? So
He was
anyway,
a good guy, man.
he's a good guy. So I tell you how good he is. So then the thing was that shit was up to 3,000 in 1 hour. Like it was going crazy, right?
But what did you
So
say? Wait. So you felt that when he was speaking, you were surprised at the fact that he admitted to stealing your co-host.
sabotaging. I call it
You think
sabotaging the
it's
show.
sabotaging?
Then he said that. Then he said that he was hurt because I knew that we made a deal that 600. If you make $600 over over, then you
Yeah.
get the rest.
Yes.
Okay.
He expressed that a lot. He did
Okay.
express that a lot, and I did say that to you. Yes. I remember he would bring up
Now
the
my
numbers
response.
and he'll
Okay.
show it to you. You remember that, and
Yes, I
I
remember.
know you don't give a fuck about that.
No. I do remember, and but then I said to myself, now that I'm doing YouTube pretty much on my,
On
so-called
your
on my
own.
own,
Mm-hmm.
what I was spending, I'm making. I did the math. I'm making $400 a week. But I do a show once a week, Ash Shampoo, and I'm making like $300 something. So I figured if I was doing that show down there for four. Anyway, long story short, let's
I
not. I don't want to go
understand.
back into that. I don't want to go back into that. What I want to say is, then we started talking about all kind of stuff. So anyway, I don't want to rehash what I said. Y'all could watch it on the thing. So lo and behold, about 3 hours later, as it was posted, I get a call from Flip.
Okay.
Shout out to Flip. He called me. He said, "Yo, why you go in, nigga? Why you doing? Why you went in like that?"
Now I gotta
said,
hear
"Yo."
what you said. Like now I gotta watch that because I don't know what you said. I don't know what you
Oh,
said.
I said, "Did you watch?" He said, "I watched it." Oh my God, you want me to take down the ass shampoo? Like, you kind of like we going a little combative. I said, I don't care. You take down that. I don't make money from that. It don't. Matter of fact, it brings back all my hard work memories. Take it down so I can forget about it. And he started laughing. And he said, "Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Sammy, yo, man, I love you." And I said, "I love you too." And he said, "Yo, I miss you." And I said, "I miss you too." And we was talking. Turned into a love fest. You know what I'm saying? We was pretty much having sex with each other at the end of the phone. Like bend over, Jehovah.
Okay.
Nah, but it was cool. It was cool. We talked about a lot. We talked damn near an hour. You know what I'm saying? About
Okay.
certain shit. Then he said, "I take you out to any restaurant you want, and I'll pay for it. Anyone, don't matter what it costs, I'll pay for the dinner." And then he said, "Then you could bring Lawrence and I'll bring Nico, because they about the same age, and we'll have fun." He said, "You could drink, you could have any, you want champagne, whatever." I said, "Nah, I don't drink no more." You know what I'm saying? So he said, "Oh, that's good." We had a good conversation talking about our families and shit. And he said, "I learned a lot from you." And I said, "I learned something from you too." He said, "Nah," I said, "We had a good conversation. It was a good conversation." Yeah, my man Flip.
That's
And he
it?
said, "We'll talk." Yeah, then he said after dinner, we could talk about maybe some business, how we could. So blah, 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 blah. Nah, I'm just kidding. My nigga, when we go out to dinner, we talk. He said, "I'm not." He said, "I know you ain't gonna call me back. You ain't gonna use that number to call me back." I said, "I locked it in, and I will call him back." And he was like, "Yeah, yo, seriously, let's go out to eat." So that's how it started. That's how it ended. It wasn't no drama. It was a nice phone call.
It shouldn't be no drama.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It shouldn't. It definitely shouldn't be no drama. I
Like,
wasn't mad.
what do we don't have no drama.
There's no drama. There's no drama. But it was misunderstandings. Let's put it that way. No drama, just misunderstandings.
I
And
think it's very understandings. There's no misunderstandings. You felt this way, and
yeah,
he feels opposite. The
that's it.
misunderstanding is just
And
y'all
then last
just
night, yesterday, when he called me, we came to not an agreement, but it came to, yeah, that was true. I did that, and I shouldn't have did that. And I was perfect, so I didn't have to apologize.
you always perfect, right? You always perfect.
But he's talking about how he look after me like a uncle and all that stuff. It was nice. You know what I'm saying? He got me kind of emotional. He said, "You gonna cry, Shammy?" I said, "Yeah, you know how I am, man."
That's
You
a
know what I'm
cool
saying?
tactic.
But he's a great father. That's what I told him. I said, when I think of him, I
No,
don't think of him.
Flip is a good dad, man. He is.
That's all I think. I told him. I said, "Yo, man, you
Great
a
dad.
young dude. You got an older personality. Like young people like his age don't be having families and married and all that." And I told him because we not American, we're Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? That's why we value family. We not regular black people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't neither. Where you from, Lonely?
You seen the Jay-Z Kevin Hart shit?
Yes. Yeah, I watched it. I
Somebody
like that
said
setup.
I think
Nice.
it was Lil Duval. Lil Duval said because he mentioned going to your family and when you was broke and then going to your family and you got some money and I'm asking like, yo, man, if I just get you give me a couple dollars, da da da, I could make like 2 million. This shit gonna be
Oh yeah. Oh, that
you know what I'm
was
saying?
brilliant the way he was
Remember he
saying.
said that?
Yeah.
And then
He's
Lil Duval was like, I make a lot of money, but I go to my family and they don't really ask me for shit. It's the people I don't know that be asking me for shit all the damn time, right? And then somebody commented, and I liked the comment. I was like, that's because your family ain't black, like they're Caribbean. Because
oh,
like it's kind of Caribbean culture to not really ask somebody for money like that.
maybe that's true.
You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
he's Caribbean and he's saying that. We can't just say, "Oh, he don't know what he's talking about." He's experiencing it.
He is Jamaican.
You know what I'm saying? I know, but I'm saying when people say that, they get angry and say, "Oh, fuck him. He don't know what he's
It's a
talking about."
family dynamic, but it's like, how you feel about that? You think Jay Z was right in what he was saying?
Absolutely. And I like the way he said it. It becomes awkward. He said, "Yo, give me 4,800, I give you 2 million." He said, "It don't work like that, homie." Because actually, it
It's
didn't
not.
work like that for him. You
But
understand what I'm saying?
you need that talk too, though, Shampoo.
They talk for what?
Because you be thinking that too.
Thinking what?
Yo, if we just get the da 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 with the da da da, then it's gonna fucking go crazy. Like sometimes it don't work like that.
If what? What don't work like what?
Just
That ain't
some
that. I
things
don't know
don't
what
work
you
like
talking
that.
about. What?
Sometimes it don't work like that.
What don't work like that?
When you be like, oh, if we do this and then this happen, it's gonna be huge.
No,
That don't
hey,
necessarily true, bro.
yeah, but that's a whole different dynamic. Now, that's you going into something in a negative thing. He's talking about his family asking for money. You comparing it to something else. What I'm saying
It's the
that
same situation.
no, it ain't. No, it's not. It's a whole different ball game. That's some niggas around eating potato salad, thinking about some project to show Jay-Z that they can make some money. Shit, that nigga said, "Man, go finish your potato salad. Get the fuck out of my face." That's what he really was saying. I like Jay-Z when he talked like that. My daughter watches that stuff too. She likes Jay-Z, not for his rap style. She likes the way he explains stuff. He's very good. Now, Dame Dash, did you see that video, Dame Dash, on how he said Jay-Z did him dirty?
Everybody always do you dirty when you the one
No
that.
way, hang on. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about Dame Dash video when he's talking about how Jay-Z did him and Big dirty, and
How?
he explained it. And
Okay.
if I don't have the
Can you
video.
paraphrase what he said? Do you remember in a way?
He's saying that they have Rockefeller Records, and he went to. I don't know why he
Def
went to him.
Jam.
Maybe Who? No. It was one person. What's the guy that used to write all the music? Oh man, baby, not Babyface.
Used to
Somebody
write
else.
music.
It was not Babyface. Somebody worked with Babyface around that era.
Okay.
But I
All
guess
right. So
he
you
had
went to
the
somebody else.
power. He had some power with rock or whatever. So he
Hmm.
said he went to Jay-Z went to him and said, I want Rockefeller Records, but I don't want Dame Dash and Big no more. Because you know what I'm
I
saying, I
don't think
can't
that's
be the
how it happened.
boss. Well, I'm saying what he said. we,
Okay.
we definitely
Okay.
don't know what happened.
No, but I'm gonna tell you what was told to me. How what happened. But go
Who
ahead.
told you? Let's get right there first. Who told you?
So.
Shit, how the hell did he know? You been
So.
there?
Because he was
Oh,
working with
oh,
working with the nigga. Like what we talking about? He was on Murder Inc. He was doing that shit, and he was in cahoots with the Def Jam and all them niggas. Look at you. Look.
all right. Go ahead. Go ahead. What did he say? What did he
No,
say?
no. Finish what Dame said.
All right. No, well, that was pretty much it. He said, "Oh no, he did." He said something. He said something else. He said that he devalued Rockefeller by saying he's stepping away from it. So he devalued it. And
Yes,
then he
he
said,
did.
because I wanted to do my own shit. And he said, when I did my own shit, then he came back and sold Rockefeller
But that's
for
not
all
a.
that money.
But that's not a.
That's what he feels. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
because you got the short end of the stick. That's how you feel. But that don't mean he did you dirty. That means you couldn't hold your fucking weight, and he had all the weight. So Jay Z was right to leave because if he's carrying the motherfucking Rockefeller, he could do whatever the fuck he want with the shit. Basically, if he leaves and he splits and the company splits and you get your percent and he gets his percent and you can't hold your percent and y'all gotta sell the whole shit off, that's on you, famo.
Yeah, but why is it so easy? Why was it so, I mean, you don't know, I'm just talking, but why was it so easy for
Some
Jay-Z
people
to
say you
say,
devalued Flip's platform by leaving.
wait, hang on.
Does that mean that?
How could I do, how? I don't
That's what Jay Z is looking at it. How you think Jay Z looking at it?
How could everywhere I go, I enhance it. I don't devalue it.
No, but when you left, I'm saying
Oh, well, I
the
didn't look
same way
at it.
Jay Z left. When you left, people feel.
Yeah,
When I left, the people, some people feel that the platform got
well,
devalued.
I'm gonna make it
But it's not
personal.
up to me. I put Flip in a position. He could do whatever he want, and he fucking took it and did everything. He's good. He ain't struggling. He good.
All right, but I don't want to. Let's get away from that. The Dame Dash, if you know, that's how he sees it. And it you know it sounded kind of convincing, but you know, what the hell do I know? You know, I believed everything. I believed the last person in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like I listen to Dame Dash and go, yo, that's true. And then he listens to Jay-Z, but he don't ever talk about how Rockefeller got this man. Or you know, he don't ever talk about that. Only Dame
He
Dash
don't.
talks.
He don't.
So
Nobody
that's
asks him
a
though
little
either.
suspicious too.
Kevin Hart gonna sit there and ask him either.
Why not?
I
Why not?
don't know. Like that's what Jay Z needs. To be honest, Jay Z
Yeah, he
needs to
does.
sit with somebody who gonna
Talk
ask
about.
them fucking questions.
I will ask him.
Cause
I
that's
would say
one of
Dame
my
Dash
first
talks
shit.
crazy.
Why did you break up Rockefeller? That's my first question.
I
Why the
wouldn't even
fuck
say
you
it
break
like
up
that. I wouldn't even say it. I say, yo, Dame Dash talks crazy. Is there any truth to what he said? Because he sounds so
Rockefeller? That's a good one. That's good,
yeah,
Shampoo. That's good.
yeah. And then he'll say, yeah. He'll start laughing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I know I go, phew. You know what I mean? Now we gonna rock. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Oh, big news, but who cares? I mean, people care. Jesus and Meryl breaking up.
That's not true though.
Okay. It's not true.
No, it's not. The
Well, how do
season
you
is
know?
over.
Esso? How you know?
No, Mero.
Oh, you know him?
No, the nigga came on our show. The season's just over. Then they go back and the end of
No,
next year.
no, it's something different because it's screenshots. It's screenshots.
Screenshots of what?
I'll tell you.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
I'll
ahead.
tell you.
I read what you read,
Let me
and I
just
heard what the nigga said to me. So
okay, but you didn't see the screenshots. Let me say these Zamero fans are devastated over the rumor that the comedy
what's that
duo
first word? What's that word?
rumor.
Okay, all right.
Okay, that the comedy duo may be breaking up. It's pretty standard to start rumors on Twitter about famous duos breaking up, but it's not that often when they actually turn out to be true. Things have been quietly brooming for some time now. Bodega Boys, 10 years they've been doing that shit. Um, what are they doing? I don't understand. 10 years, they were just granted another season. Showtime, shout out to them niggas.
Yeah.
Jesus and Mero, no air date, and potentially never. Now here go the screenshot. Here go the screenshot.
What's the screenshot say?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me just get it. I was gonna say let me get it
I
up.
want
but I
to
ain't
give
gonna say
somebody
it.
credit after this that deserves it.
Nah, this is Mero. Which one is Mero?
Mero, the Dominican.
Okay, got you. Mero said, "Nah, it's a rap, Brody. Nobody mentioned dude tweeting that from some country at like 3 a.m. I toured with dude for years. He was FUBAR and in his bag. Podcast done. Enjoy the back catalog, my pals." That's Mero's screenshot from his Twitter page. He's angry. He's pissed. I don't know what happened.
Is he directed it at Jesus or he's talking about something?
Yes. He's talking about Jesus.
So what did Jesus say?
He didn't. Oh, yeah. Wait. He did respond.
It could be. Who knows, man?
I should have just wrote it. But I just.
Mero said it was all cool 2 weeks ago when he did the interview.
That's a cool line. We always.
I'm saying it was cool, and they was ready to do. They finished their season. They were ready to move on to the next one. They had other shit going on.
Here it is.
That's it.
Who's the other guy?
Now you telling me they broke up? Who knows,
Wait,
man?
who's the other guy? Dero.
Jesus.
Jesus says, "The where is the art comments? Keep coming, so swipe for T. Seems like it's a wrap, y'all. All love to both our guys for the memes." I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Yo. And they call it puppy love. Hey, I hope they break up.
I don't know where number 9 went. He was here, then he left. Okay,
I don't hope they break up, but it's just news. What do you want me to do? Number 9.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Looking good, sounding good. All that good stuff.
How you doing, bro?
What did that hat say? Oh, come on with this shit. You taking up where King Face left off.
Oh,
He got
come on.
the back
Come
of the
on.
KKK shit.
Come on.
If you're gonna talk like that, you should be laying down.
You should be bending over.
You get it? No. Oh God, what did you say?
Bend over. Take it.
Oh, no.
Take it
Brother.
right dick.
Brother,
You a
hey,
better
brother.
actor. Do you think you were better at it than King Face? Go.
King Face was his own persona. Rest in
His
peace.
face made it to the White House. Sucker.
He
Rest
made
in
it to the White House. You remember that?
He did go to the White House.
He was cheesing from ear to ear. He's like, woo, I done made it.
Rest
He
in
was,
peace.
yeah, rest in. Oh, come on.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. What does that got to do with anything? He made it to the White House. He was happy, remember?
He did.
Wasn't
He did.
happy? Wasn't he extra happy?
He was with the Trumpster. They were together.
Yeah, but he just touched his shoulder and kept going. Remember that?
Let me ask you a question. Number 9. Let me ask you a question.
What's that?
The Sesame Place.
Oh, I want to ask you something too.
Sesame Place was seen being racist towards black children. How you feel?
Was it racist? Was it racist?
It was racist.
Let's
They
think about-
would not hug the black kids. They hugged the white kid right before.
That shit was crazy, man.
If you watch the full video,
Here
that
we
person
go.
that to
I
run
watched
by.
the full video.
Wait,
I
hang on.
watched the full video.
Wait, hang on. Let me what he say.
Go ahead.
If you watch that full video, there's like a 35-minute video, and they show that individual walk by a bunch of white kids, did the same thing. A bunch of little Hispanic kids did the same things. Now they only showed you like a 3-minute video. That video, 25 to 30 minutes.
Where did you find this 30-minute video of your lie that you're telling me?
Kind of racial. They only want to cause some kind of racial contentious dilemma, which is not there.
You know what? I somewhat kind of agree with and the reason why I agree with number
30-minute video, Shampoo. He's lying.
No, I didn't know.
What do you mean it's not a 30-minute video? It's online.
Can you send it to us?
Yeah, send it over.
It's online.
But they do that.
I
I
always say that to fucking negate the fact that it don't exist. It's not online. You didn't watch it. You're a liar.
Whatever video was being showed earlier, they showed this individual in the.
I watched 4 clips. I watched 4 clips of different Sesame Street because my daughter loves Sesame Street. I watched 4 clips of different Sesame Street characters, not the same character, different ones ignoring black kids.
But why is that?
Different angles, different places, different kids.
Well, maybe he thought.
Why is it racist?
Why is that's fucking racist, bro? When they hugging the white kids and then the black kids, they just shoo them off and keep walking.
That's not true.
That's fucked up.
Well, maybe
when I
Elmo,
went to Disneyland,
maybe Elmo thought they was asking him for money. Nah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Black people love using the race card. Why?
Sometimes because it's true, stupid.
Yeah, but black people not putting that out. I think it's white liberals.
White liberals put that out
I don't think it's black people. I don't think it's black people with the anger. I think it's more or less white liberals.
It was Kelly Rowland.
This guy asked, why does black people point out racism? Who else is getting racism? Like, what are you talking about right now? The man just got exonerated for the killing of Malcolm X, and now he's suing. We still in the fight, my nigga. Like, what are you?
What fight? What fight, sir?
For racism, it's still here, bro.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
I don't think he ever experienced racism. Have you ever experienced racism?
I've been robbed. I've been stabbed. I've been beat up. I've experienced a lot of fucking dilemmas. So life is not a box of chocolates. There's things that happen in life.
That's not what anybody's saying.
Though. Well, I'll just be honest. I've always said this, and I don't, on my everyday life, I don't experience racism. I really don't.
My question is, what is racism? What is it?
You probably have, and you don't even know.
Racism.
What is it?
Racism is power. Is not so much race. It's a power. It's a power struggle. It means that some people have power over another.
That's not what it means.
What does racism mean? There is a. Want me to Google it?
Do you know? You can Google it all you want. Do you know where the term? Do you know where the term racism actually originated from?
Well, the Sesame Street characters being racist.
No, they were not. No, they were not.
You out here. Where was it originated? Where? You gotta tell me.
By a Bolshevik revolutionary by the name of Leon Trotsky during World War I. During the rise of communism, during the rise of Marxism, he was one of the first people to use that term racism to bypass the nationalists in the European countries that did not want to encourage the rise of communism. They were nationalists. They didn't want certain people in their nations pushing this Bolshevik ideology. So he used the term racism to subject these nations to scrutiny because they were nationalists and they were pro their nation. That's where that term really originated from. So that term is a very seedy term. It's a term used to combat things that people see that doesn't fit their agenda. The term racism is it's not what you think it is. It's really not what you think it is. The term racism.
It's supposed to silence the.
That's what it is, because you have to ask yourself, what does it really mean? Power? Who does LeBron James not have any power? Does Oprah Winfrey not have any power?
You're naming people, but there's
a lot of
racism as well.
What does that mean? What does that mean, though? What does that mean?
Had fucking get out nigger on his fucking house. written.
Yeah,
That's
but he wrote-
racism.
I
Stupid.
think he wrote that in his show.
All right.
How do we know?
He wrote that
How do we know? Did you know?
Who
Are you
write
aware?
that on their own fucking
how they
$5 million
know you-
house? Like, what are you talking
know
about
how
right
they-
now?
Listen, just
That
listen.
nigga is fucking nuts.
Are you aware?
You know how they knew that he wrote that? Because it's the same penmanship on one of his checks.
So
I'm
So-
baffled that you're agreeing with number 9.
I'll
JB.
just kidding. No,
the
I know.
question.
Tired of this. We gotta, and number 9, I think you would agree, because I usually ain't think like this. We gotta stop letting people create our narrative. Like, you know what I'm saying? We have to get past the slavery talk
It's not
and
about
all of this
slavery
stuff.
and all
It's like we can't
I'm
go
talking about today.
forward.
I'm not talking about slavery. I'm talking about today, my nigga.
Oh, Larry, hell no, now
This
come
book.
Nah,
This
that's
book-
what you agreeing on, Shampoo. You agreeing with this?
This
nigga
book-
right
on. Larry Elder.
This book will teach you. Hold on. This book will teach you that racism is a fallacy. This whole idea of racism is contrived.
You're an
It's
idiot.
constructed.
Let me ask
You're
you a
and it's-
question.
You're
Let
a-
me ask you a
This
serious
book.
question.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have any hopes and dreams? Because I just want to see what white people are gonna shut down for you. What, do you have any
No.
hopes and dreams? Do you try to
Sir-
excel
sir.
in anything other than being a fucking
Sir.
regular person? Do
Sir,
you try to excel?
hap-
Do you try to push your
No.
way to?
yeah, no,
to-
I have. Listen, we all have to strive for things in life. I want to strive for the best for myself. I want to continue to strive for a livelihood. But I want to ask you this: what have you been held back for not succeeding in life that you went for,
It's not
whether
about
academically?
It's not about
No,
not
answer that
succeeding.
question.
It's certain things that are fortunate more that are blessed more for white people than it is for black people.
No,
Plain
like
and simple.
what?
Just wait, stop. Just plain and fucking simple. When we have a podcast, me and Shampoo have a podcast, and we've been going on for 2-3 years, it gets a certain place quicker in black communities, and white people have more community, right? If the two white guys have the same type of podcast, it'll excel to a different level than us, just because they're white. Howard
You have
Stern
no-
and Shampoo, I see them on the same fucking level. But you would
Howard
say
Stern-
Howard
Howard Stern isn't white.
You would say Howard Stern is the greatest of all time. But Howard Stern
Stern
goes
isn't
to
white.
Shampoo. But Howard
Stern
Stern
isn't white.
goes to Shampoo.
He's Jewish.
Howard Stern isn't white, sir.
Oh, now you're
He's
talking
not
Jew.
white, sir.
That was Jewish. That's performer racism too.
Howard Stern isn't.
too. He ain't a nigga.
Okay, it's a Jewish. If you want to talk about Jewish supremacy, I'm all with you.
Oh, so racism exists with Jews
not
and other
with that.
people, but it don't exist with blacks and
I
other
don't,
people.
listen, stop talking about Jewish people. Anyway, let's move on.
Oh, okay.
What are you saying right now?
Damn.
Please don't do that.
Because you want to leave us.
It's a fact that if you see a black person in a karate school, that he's not better and
Okay.
cannot excel more than Chinese people.
Let me
It's
ask
just
you
a
a question.
fact. It's not
Okay.
racist.
It has nothing to
It's
do-
just what it is. Yeah, but
I
if
ask
this
you a
person
question?
goes to China and tries to become the best, he's going to he's going to have an uphill battle because of racism. It's not a it's a fucking fact, bro.
No, he's
Fucking
gonna
fact.
All right,
he's
let-
gonna
let-
have an uphill battle because he's not Chinese.
Let him get in.
He's gonna have an uphill battle because he's not Chinese. That's what's gonna be his uphill battle. It has nothing to do with racism.
How can you not understand
Why
that?
you answer that?
You just explained racism, and then you said, "What do you?"
That's not racism.
What
That
if
is
he's
a
better than all the
cultural.
Chinese people. What if he's legitimately
Yeah,
better
but-
than all the Chinese people?
Listen,
He got-
these are
They'll take him in like, oh yeah, he's one of us.
But I don't either.
No,
I
they're
believe-
not.
these are platitudes. These are platitudes. You have no evidence to sustain what you're
Fuck
saying.
is up. You just made that word platitude. That's a duck.
Listen.
Like, what are you talking about?
Word.
Listen, it's a word, sir. It's a word.
Platitudes. What word? I've never heard that word a day in my life.
It's a word, sir.
That means
What's
accolades.
it
That
mean? What's
means
the definition?
It's
Don't
a
look
word.
it up. Tell me.
I'm not looking it up. Look it up. Just look it up. It's a word. It's a word. We're in a conversation.
Platitude. What's a platitude?
We're not. We're in a conversation. Look
You
up the
just
word.
said
You
it's
said
a platitude. It's not racism. It's a platitude. So what is
Okay,
platitude?
here it is.
it's
Can I say it?
Go ahead.
I have it up. Platitudes, a remark or statement, especially one with a moral content that has been used too often to be interesting or thoughtful. He masks his disdain with her with platitudes about how she should believe in more of herself. So
so
platitudes
basically,
are sarcastic ways to talk to somebody. Like you give them platitudes. Like it's like a backhand compliment. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Number 9.
What do you think of the
basically,
word that you just defined?
what you're saying is, that's a platitude. It's overly saturated. What you're saying,
Okay.
and it's
Okay.
not, used in the proper context that a person that goes to China that's black is going to have an uphill battle just because they're black. I mean, what evidence do you have of that?
I'm
All right. So why do Chinese restaurants succeed in black neighborhoods where
because they make
black
chicken wings. They don't make
restaurants
Chinese food.
but
They make
where
boneless spare ribs. They make boneless spare ribs.
They make
how do
black
they
food. They don't
succeed?
make Chinese food.
You're not answering the question. You trying to make jokes.
But
You're
if
not
they
answering-
start making regular Chinese food, they'll have an uphill battle because they'll be race. It'll be race. Like I don't want this Chinese shit. I want fried rice and chicken wings.
well, you got a point there.
It's racism on both ends. There's no just black people
right,
are
let me
being
ask you-
oppressed. There's
Okay,
other
all
groups
right.
too. But racism
All right,
to say
move on.
racism doesn't exist is crazy.
Okay, let's move away from that.
Racism is not the problem. That's what I'm saying. Racism is not the problem.
Number 9. Let me ask you something. Trans inmate, a trans woman who impregnated 2 inmates in a woman's prison was moved to a male facility. Berlin County, New Jersey. The incident prompted officials to move Demi Minor, 27, from the Edna Mahan Correctional Facility for women to the Garden State Youth Correctional Facility last month.
Is this sexism?
She's
Go.
the only woman. She's the only woman at this prison that she's there now. Now, why would she be? Why would they put her in a female prison? Do you think transgenders are women? Yes or no?
There's a dichotomy with this whole trans thing. On one side, you have people that support it, and on the other side, obviously, we know there are people who don't support it. So there's a divide with this trans thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the state, on the other hand, adheres to trans rights because they say, well, trans people are people like you and I, and they have rights. And if a person identifies as a certain sex, we're going to accommodate them.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we are today. So hence why this trans individual was put in with women to impregnate them. But this is where the problem is. Now, when you like, I could turn around and say, well, I've always felt like a woman, and I shave, and now I'm wearing a dress, and now I'm going to prison, and I'm banging, and they get pregnant. How do you know for a fact that I felt like a woman? That could have been an excuse for me to get into a woman's prison. How do you know for a fact? They say psychological evaluations, but anybody can manipulate those things. We know they can be manipulated. So that's the double-edged sword when you're playing with this so-called trans identity. You don't know if someone is actually a trans person or they're using it as a scapegoat to get away from whatever they're running from.
And if you try to dig in to see if that's true, you could run into a lawsuit. If you say I identify as a woman and I got a business, I can't say you crazy. You don't. How you are going to do? You could get sued. So it's hard to say. I think you know what? Let me say this. I always thought women would be more up in arms that a man can say I'm a woman. I thought women would come out and be like, it takes more than that to put on lipstick to be a woman. You gotta have a vagina. You gotta live, but they don't say that.
Macy Gray did come out and say that last week,
and she got in trouble, and she
got a lot of heat for that.
Yeah, she retracted it. She said, "I'm sorry." She apologized.
She's like,
I say this, if you have a penis, you should be put in a jail with other penises. If you have a vagina, go in the jail with the other vaginas. And that's how they should sort it out. It shouldn't be a male, woman, whatever man. Call yourself whatever the fuck you want to call. But if
Think
you have a
about your
penis,
career.
go over there. If you have a vagina, go over there. That's how they should sort it
But they
out.
saying that's old fashioned. That's not.
Gives a
That's not
fuck.
the way
That's
to
what it
think that.
is, nigga. Your biology is a thing. It's real. So if you have a penis, you should go with the other penises. I don't give a fuck if you think you're a woman or whatever you think or whatever you
What you
feel.
think about what he's
Go
saying?
there. You go there. That's where you
I
go.
think
He-
you
That's
agree
your
with
pick.
that.
He's right. He's right.
I think I agree. I do agree.
He's right.
I'm tired of being scared. It's true. God damn, who we scared of? I mean, God damn, we scared of all of these groups.
Men's prisons have always had your gay prisoners, your trans, your feminine men in prison.
That's true.
It's nothing
Enjoy
new.
yourself. You
So-
enjoy yourself. You can feel however you want to feel and be whoever you
So
want
you
to
can't
be.
say it's trans.
But it should just classify from biology. What you have in your pants is where you're gonna go.
Okay. Yeah, good. I like this conversation because we just got to tell the truth. A man can get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So there are differences between men and women. You can't.
According to my hell, a man can't get pregnant.
Yeah, I heard him.
A man can't get pregnant.
I think he was just joking. He can't. He's an educated guy. He knows that. He really was serious.
And he was using semantics. He was using this wordplay. Well, what do you define as a man? And what?
Oh, he was doing that. Oh, come on.
Like
You know what? He got kicked off.
Words. It's really not about the words because
He got kicked off of
what
CNN.
this whole argument is words. People want to call themselves this and people want to call themselves that and do this and that when it's really just biology. Do you have a penis or not? Okay, you don't have a penis. All right, you're in this category with the fucking vaginas. Just call it that. Like stop the rigmarole. If you cut off your penis, oh, this person used to have a penis, but now they have a vagina. All right, put them with the vaginas. Like it don't matter what they call it. The names is just the names. Like who gives a shit?
What's the name came out and said that he's allegedly transgender something Lil Uzi Vert.
what?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
transgender.
You could Google it. He came out with
Trans dog.
No, come on. Let me see what he said. Let me see what he said. Because I didn't think it was important enough.
Why is nobody identified as an animal? Like nobody is identified as.
Oh, you're gonna have to respect
It's
it.
all men and women. Nobody's identified as an animal
There it
or
is.
a table or some type of fucking whatever.
Rapper Lil Uzi Vert seemingly comes out as non-binary.
Non-binary.
Well, I don't know what that
You
means.
don't identify as any sex or gender. So, in the Little Uzi Vert case, you would have to go by his biology, or by their biology, however you want to say their pronoun or
agree
whatever
with
the fuck. You just go by that.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
they don't identify themselves as a male or a female or whatever. They go by non-binary.
Yeah, but even if you do, you have to use that rule. That's what you just said.
That's what I'm saying. You use the biology thing. Do you have a penis or a vagina? That's it.
But why is he saying that? What is he talking about?
It's the thing to say nowadays. It's the
I
thing.
He got an album coming out.
I'm getting tired of this shit.
He got an album coming out. That's what it is.
Huh? Is it that? He got an album coming out?
Yeah, nigga, you gotta keep it.
Hey, I tell you one thing. Maybe you'll pick up more listeners saying that.
Probably, yeah. Hell yeah.
I would think you would lose.
Different era. The target demographic is a different demographic. His demographic is the 15 to the 30-year-old demographic, and they're in a whole different era. It's a whole different era.
Yeah,
It's a whole different demographic.
It's
You
almost.
got anything else you want?
Is that good? Is it more acceptable? Is that good to you? Number 9.
Not good to me, but that's where we are in this so-called progressive liberal society.
He brave enough to say the truth. How you feel? I give him that shit. Thank you, number 9.
Listen, I have a half brother who's been openly gay since the late 90s. He said this is a travesty what they're doing with the LGBT and these flags and pushing the agenda on kids.
Oh, see?
This is an openly gay man that's been out since the late 90s. He said this is It's disgusting what they're doing.
Yeah, well, he was in hiding.
Wait. What's his?
Like,
What's
he don't get to dictate what's going on because he was in hiding.
All right, no, come on. What is
now?
So
People don't gotta hide no more. So
why is he saying that, number 9? Why is he
Openly gay in the late 90s? Openly gay. He wasn't hiding. Like 97.
Why? What is his complaint about now? What is his complaint that he says?
His complaint is that
everybody is now open. He can't be the only open one.
It's not about.
I'm not gonna let
the fuck out of here.
It's not about being open. His complaint is that the agenda that's being force fed on society.
There's no agenda. You can turn it off. You don't have to be subjected to nothing.
You can give up. He ain't gonna let you get in.
Because when people say there's an agenda, there has to be a fucking
give up.
There's no fucking agenda. You're looking at it. You probably gay and you feel gay, so now you think it's an agenda coming at you. No, nigga, you gay. Just say it, number 9.
That's not what he's saying. That's not
because there's no agenda. Nobody is forcing you to be gay.
Oh man.
Nobody is forcing you to be gay. It's just they are here and you gotta deal with them. So deal with it, nigga. And if you feel uncomfortable, then maybe you gay too. And you need to step in that lane.
I have no issues. I have no issues with anyone's sexuality. What I'm saying, is
there's no agenda.
I'm gonna show you where the agenda is.
Do you like it?
Let him explain.
Can I show you where the agenda is?
Do you like it? Let me ask you.
There's nothing to do with me.
There's a straight agenda. They only showing straight people on TV. Why do nobody say that? Why is it got to be an agenda when gay people? I'm
gonna show you what the agenda is. I'm gonna tell you what the agenda is. In our academic system.
That's a lie.
Oh. Let you get in.
Your own fucking kids. Talk to your own fucking kids.
Let them talk and then respond.
I gotta
lie what you're saying.
My kid just graduated high school, so I'm very familiar with the curriculum that they were pushing in the schools. In many schools in the United States, the core curriculum is reading, writing, and arithmetic and the sciences, right?
Okay.
So why would you push trans reading hour, trans and gay?
What is it?
They have it in the schools. They have it in the schools.
What it is? Explain
where they bring transgender people or drag queens. They use either or, men dressed as women, and they have reading hour with the kids. Now, if you want to push that in there, that's fine.
Why do we have president reading hours? Why do we have bring your fucking parents to work day? Some kids don't got fucking parents. Some kids don't got this. But if you got people coming in that's doing it, it's not an agenda, stupid. They've been doing it for years. The same way you take your kids to the fucking betting zoo. What the fuck are you talking about, my nigga?
Don't you?
Because the trans reading hour. That your kid is in high school. They didn't have no trans reading hour.
In academia, also, you can watch the panels and the boards. I mean, this is something that you can look up. They've gone to the commissions in many states to push this sexuality-based curriculums. This is a fact. Now, if you want to do the research, this is a fact. This is stuff that's been on C-SPAN. So why are we pushing sexuality-based curriculums when kids go to school for reading, writing, and arithmetic? Now, also, if you want to push this, why don't we give the parents a choice to allow their kids to say, okay, my kid is sitting out on this one. Why are we pushing this as standard curriculum? Why don't we give parents a choice to say, you know what, you want to keep it in the schools? Fine, but my kid will sit out of it. So you can't say it's not an agenda because they're pushing it in there and the parents don't have a choice. These are all facts and this is stuff you can look up.
Okay, all right, you ready?
That's
you done?
You done? Are you done?
Are y'all done?
Oh, he just going.
Reading, writing, and what? Arithmetic? What is history class? What is biology class?
Oh, come on.
What is history class?
Curriculum.
Please explain to me what history class is, because that's not reading, writing, or arithmetic.
It's curriculum. That's what it is.
History, though. Well, what is history
core
class?
Curriculum. What do you mean? What is
why
history?
Can't it be part of the curriculum to understand other people in the world?
It can be.
And that is a part
it can be. It can be. But you have to give the parents
kids about the world when they go to school. We're not talking
you
about.
Have to, no. It's not the world.
Agenda.
Sexuality is not the world.
They'll teach you about it.
Listen,
it's a curriculum.
Sexuality is not the world.
Black history class and world history class and this class and like it's a curriculum.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Give me
It's not
one
a fucking
Give me
agenda.
1 second, please. Just give me 1 second. Let me tell you this, number 9. Please let me get the sentence out. Okay. He said the Uvalde cops did the right thing.
That's not what I
I'm
said.
not going in there.
That's not
That's
what I
insane.
said.
That's
That's not what I
insane.
said. That's not
He
what I
said
said, Shampoo.
that.
That's
He
not what I
said, why
said,
would they
Shampoo.
go in there?
That's not
Why
what
would
I
they go in
said,
there
Shampoo.
just to get shot?
That's not what I said, Shampoo.
What'd you say?
I said that they had to follow a protocol and do a tactical situation. And what they were doing was trying to survive. They went in there, the dude shot, they sat back, which means they waited for SWAT to arrive, the correct tactical people, and they came up with the solution to get that, to shoot that kid and get in there.
That wasn't
They didn't-
tactical.
Maybe they took too long. Maybe they took too long, but that is not like you can't tell officers to go in there in a tactical situation. You call the SWAT team.
This was an active shooter. This was an active shooter situation, which they admitted.
Fucking John Rambo, my nigga. Y'all niggas ain't
Which they admitted that they've been trained on. Admittedly, that they've been trained on active. The Uvalde Police Department admitted.
Officers, stop it, bro. Stop it.
They've admitted that their squadron has had active shooter training. This was on CNN.
What's the training?
And this was on CNN. They've been trained.
What's the training? The
They've been trained to respond.
In a tactical situation, secure the area and call the SWAT. That might be fucking training. You fucking imbecile. Like you don't know trained. You never been to a training exercise. You don't know. You cannot just put this statement out and say that. The training might be when you see shots fired, if you're in the line of fire, retreat from line of fire and call the proper team. Like that might be the training. Secure the area, which they did. Keep the fucking one line out and one line in. Keep your guns drawn. That might be the training. It's just a simple thing. They cannot go in there when a nigga has an AR with fucking pistols. They need a proper tactical team to do their job. Maybe they didn't do it fast enough. That might be the case, but
they stayed out in the hallway.
Protocols, whatever they doing. If their protocol is wrong, then their protocol is wrong. But they didn't fucking. They have to. You can't tell officers to go in there in a tactical situation that the SWAT team is supposed to handle. It's a hostage situation. The fucking regular beat police that walk the street are not gonna go in there guns blazing. You sound dumb.
He said, why would the police go in there to get shot at? They should stay out.
Got shot at, and they retreated, and then they secured the area and waited for SWAT.
Okay, now let him
explain. It took long. I'm not denying that the fact that it took long. They probably was doing other shit, but that's their training, bro.
Okay, so let them
say they didn't do what they had to do.
Okay, let them respond uninterrupted.
Because you think it's a racial issue, you want to talk like this.
No, I let them explain uninterrupted. Go ahead, number
9. Now here's what really happened. Now,
here's what really happened. After I saw it.
Now the chief. Now here's what really happened. Now the chief of police, the commissioners said it themselves that they were trained to assess the situation, like you said, which they did. They were trained to enter facilities,
which they did.
Find active shooter and neutralize the situation.
With pistols when he got an AR.
What happened?
And neutralize the situation. They've been taught.
Beat officers that walk the street. This is what you're telling me.
He said it himself. They've had various active shooter training, meaning when you get to the active shooter, how to respond as law enforcement. Because what if you walk in and the shooter's standing right there? Do you assess it? Do you stop and pull back? Like, what do you do?
He was shooting through the fucking door.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is they were taught various scenarios in active shooter training.
So they have. So you're telling me that beat officers have the equipment to break down a locked door and bust it open with tactical gear and shoot the guy? This is what because that's what they did. So you telling me that beat officers who just were walking the perimeter, got the call and ran in, they did because that's what they are, Shampoo.
They came.
Those are the people that came on the scene first. You're talking about first responders that came on the scene. You're not talking about SWAT team that came with the tactical gear. That came
SWAT team came
after the fact, Shampoo.
But he was still in there.
After.
Go in.
All
The
right.
SWAT team didn't go in.
Yeah, they took too long. They took too long. I can
Yeah, but
agree
when
with
you
you
watch
on
that,
that.
they still ain't
That's
go
it.
in.
But I'm talking about the regular officers that secured the perimeter before the SWAT team came. They did what they had to do.
No. They didn't do what they had to do.
All right,
They
man,
did
I'm
not
done.
do
I'm
what
done.
they
I'm
had
not
to
arguing
do.
about this no more. Y'all are
They
stupid.
did not. They knew it because
police officer in here,
and they knew they didn't do what they had to do.
Want to be John Rambo, and y'all would never go in there. And y'all would never save the kids. All the kids probably would have been dead if it was y'all. So just
Actually, there were parents that wanted to go in there that had firearms and were told to hold back. Maybe they could have saved.
Look at what you saying, man.
Maybe they could have saved. Maybe they could have done a lot more.
Professionals go in there. Let the parents.
Oh, the professionals. What did the professionals do? They did nothing. The professionals did absolutely nothing. So let someone that has a firearm that can go in there and assess the situation and handle it.
Is the situation still going on? Let me ask you, is the situation still going on?
Forget it.
And eventually somebody did something, right? Maybe it took too long. Maybe they did it wrong. Maybe they but they did something. And from what I saw, the initial officers who are not fucking trained, I don't give a fuck what you think. They're beat officers. They have fucking uniforms on. They're not trained for that situation. They're not ready for that situation. Niggas shooting through the fucking door. They trying to neutralize. They're trying to save kids, not fucking cause more problems.
He acts like they was
stop, bro. Stop.
Okay, you stop. Listen,
you put yourself in that situation, and then you call me, my nigga. Then we see what you're gonna do. I'm gonna say, go in there, Shampoo, bun blazing. The kids, go save the kids. Go kill yourself. You stupid, man. You're gonna put more people in harm's way. Let the fucking people who are trained to do it do it.
You think police force talk like that?
Fuck I don't never want to be a cop.
Active shooter training.
I never want to be a cop. Never. No.
And what you talking about?
But you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You swear you John Rambo. You gonna go in there guns blazing to save kids.
I'm listening to the police. I'm listening to what they said.
They said what did they say?
And we didn't do nothing. They said we were trained for this, and we chose not to do nothing. We chose to put hand sanitizer on our hands.
That's what they said, Shampoo. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
No,
Stop it. Are they saying sorry to the families and trying to save face? Or are they saying they didn't know what the fuck? I didn't know what we was there. Nobody know what the fuck to do. That's not what they're saying, bro. They're trying to save face and trying to show the family some fucking sympathy.
They knew that they could have had a more effective way to respond.
Yes,
that's why
I'm not disagreeing with that, though. That's not what I'm disagreeing with. What I'm disagreeing with is y'all telling the beat officers who first came on the scene to run in there and kill this guy.
Absolutely.
They had no fucking training.
They had training. They had training for it. You're wrong. Because it was admitted that they did on national television that they were trained to neutralize shooters, police officer, beat cops.
Yes, they can neutralize a shooter that they can see. If the nigga's shooting through the door, you don't know where he's at. He's in a locked room. That's a hostage situation. That's not a fucking active shooter. He's walking down the hall situation. That's a hostage situation at that point. He locked himself in the room with the kids. He got the gun. He's shooting through the door. That's a different situation. That's not a fucking active shooter situation. That's a hostage situation. He changed the dynamics. The dynamics changed, bro. There's a reason why you watch people in bank movies fucking sitting there for hours as the bank robbers are there. Because niggas need a tactic. They need a fucking team to go in there, tactical training, SWAT, which it is. Like stop, man. Yeah. Special weapons and tactics. That's what the fucking name is, bro.
Guess what?
Try to get in. Go ahead.
Officer of the law. Stupid.
Guess what? Guess what?
Done. Thank you, number 9. Next topic, bro. Stop talking about this shit. It's stupid. It's dumb. What y'all saying?
Guess what?
Get a fucking badge. Get somebody with a fucking badge and a gun and tell me and let him tell me what they did wrong. And that's it. I'm done, my nigga.
Guess what? During Sandy Hook,
niggas that don't know shit.
During Sandy Hook, the cops that took out that kid were beat cops. They were not SWAT team.
Was he behind a closed door with kids?
During Sandy Hook, they were beat cops.
A closed door locked with kids.
I don't know what he was behind.
Exactly.
But they were. My point is, they were trained for active shooter response.
There's certain situations that they cannot fucking do. They have to assess a situation, bro.
Get the pervert news.
Every cook don't know how to cook fucking burgers the way another cook burgers, my nigga. It's different shit. Like, what the fuck we talking about? Gordon Ramsay is Gordon Ramsay for a fucking reason. He cooked different than these niggas. The SWAT team and the beat officers are two different people.
He mixing
They
burgers.
got two different lines of training, my nigga.
You know what he's saying? That them cops was sitting there eating Jersey Mike sandwiches. And they went in there, they didn't know what to do. Man, gotta stop it. Listen. Number 9 for coming on. It was spirited.
Thank you for having me.
Maybe you got through to him.
It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to be on this show. Thank you. Thank you, Space Girls. Thank you, Shampoo.
Thank you.
Whew. That nigga's
You
nuts,
something
man.
else.
Yeah,
Anyway, no, we're not.
that niggas is crazy, bro.
Did you hear that story? You got the video to what I sent you with Pervert News?
No, I did not.
I sent it to your messages. I sent it
seen
again.
it. I didn't get it.
You didn't see the video?
I seen what you sent.
So you got the video.
Can I just send a fucking? I think Angie Martinez needs.
Clean, like it's not.
It's all right. It's recorded on
got
your end clean.
Got
It'll clear up, but it's recorded on your end clean.
Got you.
I want to. Angie Martinez needs more respect on her name, man.
Why?
Did you see the Laura London interview?
Yeah, I did. I got my notes here.
What'd you think about that?
I thought she was asking more hard. I didn't write down what she, all that stuff. I just had the synopsis of the interview. I didn't really read what she asked her. Lauren London wants to leave Los Angeles after losing Nipsey Hussle, but stays for the family. Now, what did Angie Martinez say to reap your praise? Go.
No, I'm just saying the interview how it was. Like they were talking about some dark shit.
Like what? Because I didn't hear the whole interview.
And it just like they were talking about death. They were just talking about death in general and
I hate
people dying and shit like that. How you cope with it, how you move on, like shit. Nah, but they were talking about shit like that. But it wasn't like a sad, sobby conversation. You know what I'm saying?
It was real. It was real,
but it wasn't like, damn, I feel bad for like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like she was showing
did it come up
or doing no crazy shit like that.
Did it come up in the interview of her dating again?
Yes.
Good. Now, what did she say? They never had South Angie Martinez.
Well, she said. Well, I don't think she didn't deny that she wanted to date again. She just said she doesn't believe in marriage anymore because she already had that love, and to get that love back will be like.
That's a dodge.
It'll be difficult.
That's a dodge. That's a dodge. No, that's a dodge. That means she's. It's a good thing. She's giving herself permission.
Yeah.
To be with somebody else because she's wait, hang on.
I'm listening to you.
She's holding that barrier from marriage. So mentally, she's giving because she loved him. I can see that. She proved that already. But now she's made a barrier. Like you can never get what Nipsey had by marrying me. But we can have sex and we can be together and you know what I mean?
She wasn't even talking about.
I mean, I didn't hear the interview. I just when you said that,
she was saying it like to be in a relationship with somebody. It's like if it don't have that level of feeling that she had, it's probably like.
But that's where Angie Martinez should have pushed. I do understand, but she should have pushed back a little bit because that's almost you giving yourself and I don't like it. If I was Nipsey Hussle, I'd be mad as hell if she was with somebody else. But I'm sitting here dead. I'm sitting here dead. You fucking nigga.
Stop it, man.
No, I'm saying I would. Why? I'd be furious. I'd be moving around. You can't move in there. like that.
Like,
My
the
elbow.
nigga can't feel and shit. Like, what are you talking about?
Like, he be moving around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, I'd be angry. My bones would be hitting each other.
But she's saying like,
Nah, I'm just kidding.
but that's where it spawned from, because she's like,
Awkward, awkward.
that's where it spawned from. Where she was like, I can't leave LA because of family or whatever.
Nah,
Because
I don't think she should leave.
no, she said she's gonna leave. She's
She
like, yo,
should.
I'm gonna leave. It's
I
just
think
right now, like, so for where her kids is at and shit like that, like she
I
just gotta
think she
stay
should
for a
leave.
little bit.
Yeah, but I think
She was like, she said like 2-3 years, then she was back.
nice.
That's
She's
what she was saying.
beautiful, man. She's beautiful. Huh? Huh?
What?
Space Ghost. Did you
What?
look good? Does she look good? Is she attractive?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
She's
What the fuck?
she passed beautiful.
You crazy? You going nuts?
Let me ask you another question, please, because we never
Just
get
say
to
what you
ask.
gotta say, shit, boo.
Do you think that motherfucker is it tight?
Why are you whispering?
I don't know.
Talk in the mic. If you're gonna whisper, whisper in the mic so I can hear you.
You think it's tight?
What?
You think?
Do I think it's tight?
Yeah. Lord, because she's at 3 years.
Shampoo, what are you saying?
I'm saying, do you? I don't. Really
You think
wanna
she's
ask.
loose? What are you talking about, man?
No. I'm saying, how tight you think it is after 3 years? What happened?
I'm pretty sure she got toys and shit.
Oh,
Shampoo.
okay.
Like women.
All right. I agree with you.
Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man.
Because the vagina is like an earring. Like, if you don't wear an earring, it's closed up. It does. You can Google it. You Google it. You gotta Google it. Motherfucker. Come here and Google me, bitch.
Nigga said it's like an earring.
Yo, it does.
Right.
I
Pervert
learned that
news.
at school.
Pervert news.
You got the video, right? Because let me just say this. We take
Hold on.
pervert news.
Pervert news. Wait.
Pervert. Huh?
Why is
To
not
me
playing
up.
that? Because I'm trying
The
to play
video?
the pervert news.
Oh,
I'm trying to play the pervert news.
I just want you to play that video, please. When I talk about when it come up.
It's not playing.
All right. Anyway, we get it next time. This is new stuff, Riverside. We're trying to iron out the kinks.
How many
All
play
right.
the pervert news?
What happened? Let me say. All right. Let me just talk about this. Pervert news. We've been doing pervert news ever since we started this show.
We've been what?
Doing pervert news.
Yes.
When we started this show.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, for a long time. I want to give a award, a pervert news award to this story. I think that it will be hard to beat it in the pervert community. I think this one takes the effing case, and we could chop it down a little bit to break down why I think like that. It's insane.
We can't play this. We can't play this.
But they've been playing it on YouTube.
Yeah, but they'll take us down, bro.
Yo.
No.
Do you see that shit?
This is crazy.
All
right, can you explain it? Can you just explain it?
I'm gonna explain it. I got the story. You see the video, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, I can't. We can't play
He
it.
looks over the open. It don't matter. This guy got some libido. Yo. Okay, let's get to it. God damn it, I want to see that video. I want people to see it.
Nah, you can't. Nah, bro. No.
You think we can?
Sympathize with the victim.
What? Of course. Sympathize with the victim. Of course we
Because
do.
this is too crazy.
I'm still gotta read the news.
I don't want to.
He got arrested.
All right, can you just explain the pervert news?
All right. Maybe I could think about the video. You won't believe it.
Just look it up, and you can see it.
Brazilian doctor filmed putting his penis in a woman's mouth during C-section. The anesthesiast, whatever how you say it, identified as Giovanni Quintella, has been arrested for rape after the he was secretly filmed. She was heavily sedated by him, so they're saying that he overly, because sometimes you be up a little bit. So he wanted to make sure she was knocked out because he administered it by him at the hospital in Rio de Janeiro. The doctors were suspicious from the beginning, so they set up a camera to film him. This doctor.
So he did it before.
I don't know if he did it before.
If they were suspicious, why
they
else
were
would they
suspicious of her, of him. Well, maybe he was talking about her. Like I don't know.
No, but if they were suspicious of it, then he probably did it.
Well, we don't know. That's not in the story. So
Because it's a perfect camera angle. So they were like, yo, we're gonna get him this time.
But they got him. But yo, he's looking around and positioning her head like he can have sex with her. And he looks over to make sure nobody's looking at. The doctors are doing a C-section. If you stay hard looking at a C-section, you got some libido.
But why the fuck they put her out to do the C-section? That's the shit that I don't understand.
All right, anyway, that's enough. I'm not gonna walk down that path.
I just had stop it. I just had a daughter and she had a C-section. She had a C-section.
Daughter had a C-section?
No, my fucking baby mother had a C-section.
Well, you said your daughter had a C-section. That's what you said.
I just had a daughter. Okay, whatever. Okay, that's not.
You said I just had a daughter that had a
C-section. You
I know you did it. I know you did it. Of course. They have a beautiful daughter.
And she was awake. They just numbed the area. Like they just numbed the area down.
Maybe that's why he got in. Because they said
him out.
They were too much sedation. Because some women say, I want to be taken under. It's their choice. So she probably said, I want to be taken under. And he said, I'm going to take you way under so I can put it in you. You know what I mean? That's how he's thinking. He's in jail. Good. He's in prison, jail. And he's going to be
killed.
Yeah.
Sometimes the death penalty is for reasons that.
But why was he looking around? You got to see the video. Like he was looking around, like I'm gonna have me a good time. Like he was bugging. He is fucking nuts. How could you think you having a good time? You know what I'm saying?
That's nuts, Shampoo. So he got the award. You saying he got the
award? Yes. Because we're going to see a lot of stuff. There's one subway guy that put his nose in the lady's butt while she was going up the stairs. I mean, that's crazy too. Oh my God. This is crazy. I do that to my wife. I
do what?
Smell her butt. I do.
You're talking crazy.
I swear on my mother and my father.
Yeah, that's your wife. You can smell her butt. It's okay.
All right, I'm just telling you, I do that.
With her consent?
With or without? No, man.
Whoa.
No, I'm just kidding.
You consent, man. You consent. Stop doing that. That's pervert news right there.
What? It ain't no pervert news. I want to smell that.
This is the loose lips section.
All
right. This is the loose lips section. The email is in the description. Feel free to send a message. Just make sure it's short and to the point.
Surprise!
All right.
Surprise! I only wipe once.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Dominique says, Dear Pooh in Space, as you guys are always open to conspiracies, I was wondering if you heard the latest internet mystery about a black Yeti called Big Feet. Apparently, he lives in a cave in the South Bronx and has been sighted by 10 niggas, including Gavin Simone. I don't know what it is.
I heard of Gavin Simone. What's it? Isn't that the governor of California?
This is the stupid story. There's no caves in the South Bronx. It's just
come on.
People.
Thank you, darling. I mean, that's just crazy. You
Somebody
should
sent
hook
a
up with
video
that
of
doctor in
Lance.
Brazil.
Somebody sent the video of Lansky cooking with 3 people on Rive.
I don't want to see people
Shout out to
cooking.
Lansky.
People will be cooking it. Unless they're on YouTube. Like if I know them and they cooking, I'm like, I ain't eating that. Unless you're a famous YouTuber or something, I'll be like, damn, I want to eat that shit. But when people go, yo, you know, when they be showing that, like when in Thanksgiving, like your friends and family show they food, I'll be like, thinking they tasted it because they gotta make it.
Food and shit.
I hate that shit.
Yeah. Don't show your food.
It's disgusting. It's like somebody eating in the subway. You ever see somebody eating food in the subway? In the train?
In the train station?
Yo, that shit make me vomit. Somebody eating out of a carton on the subway. Oh my God.
Eating out the carton like rice and shit?
Yeah, just eating like Chinese food out of a carton.
That's crazy.
That shit make me sick.
Bag of chips or something? All right, whatever.
That's different. But damn, you eating a whole meal down here? God,
Niggas be eating on a train.
That's disrespectful though. Because you smell it. Some people don't eat pork. Like they smell it. You know what I'm saying? It's not allowed. You know that, right?
What?
It's not allowed to eat on the subway. No, because different ethnicities.
Well, not just that. It brings the rodents. That's why it's more. There's rodents already in the train. But if you're gonna eat on the platform, you're gonna bring the rodents to the platform.
You know why? I think rats are being held as scapegoats, like scape rats. The reason why there's so many rats is because people don't throw away they got. I seen niggas in projects, they'll eat some chicken wings and throw the whole carton on the ground. Like they're so angry. Like you go throw the garbage cans right there.
There's no respect.
No respect. Don't blame the rats. They taking advantage of your dumb ass.
Yeah,
you throwing food down.
But that's why you're not supposed to eat. That's why you're not supposed to eat at a train station because the rats, they'll stay with like on the under part. They won't come up. But if you eating up there, they'll come up there.
Damn right. These niggas sitting out there with, you know, whatever, the baseball shirts and the jewelry, they eating and they think that shit is cute, throwing the garbage down. That shit is whack. The garbage can is right there.
Let them know, man.
It's the no comply attitude. I ain't complying to shit, nigga. You know what I mean? Just don't, step on my shoe, nigga. Yo. You walk up to a nigga in the project and he got some new sneakers, just act like you gonna step on those. They gonna go, yo. So,
you ever been in a place like a club and you stepped on somebody's shoes and they get mad?
We used to do it plain.
But what I'm saying, like, we in a spot where there's so many people.
Oh, they
accidentally step on somebody's foot and they go. I'm like, yo, my nigga, chill. I'm bad, bro.
You do that at the pool. If you go to public pool,
what the fuck? It's so many people here. Somebody gonna step on your foot, my nigga.
Yep. They don't care. They care about their shoes.
Then why the fuck you bring no shoes to this place? Like, you stupid. You're dumb.
I don't know.
Anyway, Kenny Carter. Respect, fellas. My question this week is for Shampoo.
Yeah.
Periodically, I'll stop and listen to the Star Report. Star often brings up your name. No negativity, but he'll always show respect to you and what you guys did together.
Absolutely.
My question is, would you ever consider doing business with him? Oh, why do they keep asking this stupid question? Yeah. The morning show is everything. I'm not saying to give
angry, but no, we gotta move on. Look at Jesus and Merrill.
Anyway. Peaches QC. Shampoo, will you please stop lying about getting a breast reduction?
I am.
You just told me that you need to lose weight first, but told
I'm losing weight. That's why I'm losing weight. Oh,
we say you told many 4 years ago about losing weight. It's a health condition, so you have to get surgery. But still, ain't did that either. So stop the cap.
Okay, the reason why back then I wanted a breast reduction but didn't get it is because my stomach was big. So the reason why I want a breast reduction is because when I want to wear tight fitting shirts and it just that titties when you wear tight shirt. So my theory was to lose weight, stomach and all of that shit and arms and all that, and then I could wear a fitted shirt. Now I'm seeing it's a little better, But if I had the breast reduction, oh nigga, my,
Yo, you going
ooh,
crazy with
I
this
would
business.
love that, and I'm gonna get it.
All right.
I got one guy down to 8,600. I'm saying that ain't bad. You can pay a little $400 a month.
This
You
one
say?
is from Lloyd Simcoe or whatever. He said, Shampoo, you always tell us how talented your daughter is. Is she talented enough to record an intro for the show, respectfully? Is she talented enough to compete with the skinny girl with the blonde hair, or that she got the best intro? You heard?
Oh well. Let me say this. Let me say this.
I think she is. She could do
We
it.
working. We working. We'll talk about it at a later date.
Yeah. But she could. She's definitely talented enough to. She's more talented.
What? Sound up to sing over here? Come on. You
Yeah.
got no talent.
I've heard her sing. She's good. She's amazing.
She's almost too good to be singing on here. That's what I really want to sing. I'm not just-
All right. KD. I was wanting to know before the end of the
KD.
year. He wanted to know if before the end of the year, can we get Minnie on the show to get an update on her look? Actually,
And a
Minnie's
real
selling
estate.
houses now. She's doing real estate. Yeah, talk
Yeah.
about being real estate.
Uh,
You want to try
yeah,
to
I
get
would
Minnie
love
on
to
there?
have Minnie. Yeah. Come on. I love to talk to everybody.
I don't. Minnie selling houses.
Oh,
Who
hey.
buying those houses?
Hey, she can get you in.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? By
to
looking
each
at
his
her.
own. If she's doing good for that, I
I
applaud
seen
her.
her. I mean, I don't know what she's selling, you know. I mean, you know how you young people always touching all kind of stuff till y'all settle into to one thing and then you too old to do it.
All right,
I've
so
been
this
running
one.
around. But
All
anyway,
right,
we're
last
gonna
one from Mississippi Billy. This one seems kind of racist.
Mississippi Billy.
This is kind of racist.
Why wouldn't it be?
Mississippi Billy for Pooh in Space. I'm thinking about starting a family. I want to have kids with a black woman who also doesn't have kids. And I think it will be easier in Atlanta, and I think it will be easier in Atlanta or Orlando. But I
Oh,
have
so
an
he's white?
I guess, but I have an opportunity to make 30 to 40K more if I relocate to a couple all white northwest midwest areas. What would
Oh,
you do? So he wants to have a family with a black woman.
got you.
He thinks it'll be easier to
Nothing wrong with
do.
that.
He thinks it'll be easier to have a family in Atlanta or Orlando with his black family,
Mm-hmm.
and but he says he would make more money if he moved to an all white northern Midwest area.
Well, that could be. Well, the kids will lose, I think, their culture. You have to teach them. But as far as educational wise, they might be better
It
off.
all depends. I think it all
The,
depends on the
the
area.
school system, the school system should be paramount to when you raising kids.
You
But
think
you
so?
have to have people, yeah, but you have to have people that look like you to, socialize with. That's why I chose not to put my son. We have my daughter in a private school, but now she go to a public school and she likes it better, and my son likes it too. So I think I think I'd rather have.
What they say they like different than the public than the private. Well,
They
I
don't
know,
really
but
say it. They just say it. They go, "I like this better," and I understand because people look like them. You see what I'm saying?
it's more. Yeah.
I said, they could have more in common, maybe. But she seemed pretty happy when she was at the private school too. But she does seem more happier now. You know what I'm saying? So, but she's an honor roll. Still, she on the honor roll every.
To be public school is fun.
Yeah,
It's
public
like an
school.
adventure every day. To be honest,
Private school. I know, but that could be good or bad.
it could be
Wait,
good.
wait. Let me get this real quick. Emergency. Hello. Yeah, I'm doing a podcast, but go ahead.
When Shampoo's doing that, it's time to bring that summer heat into the bedroom. Guys, confidence can take you far in life, and it can also help you in the bedroom, especially when it's time to step up to the plate. That's where Blue Chew comes in. Blue
Oh,
Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable tablets at a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead and be ready whenever the opportunity arises. The process is simple. Sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at a pharmacy. Blue Chew tablets are
Made in the USA.
And prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package. So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, Blue Chew can help. We've got a special deal for you. You get Blue Chew for free when you use the promo code KING, K-I-N-G. At checkout, just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code KING. To receive your first month free, go to BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. Thank you, Blue Chew, always for sponsoring the show.
Thank you, Blue Chew. Thank the audience. You know, and everybody out there in TV land. And I want to send a special salute.
Thanks to number 9.
Thanks, number 9. Thank you for stopping by. What are you nodding like that for? Huh?
Some people got issues, man.
Like that doctor. Can you imagine? Looking at blood and guts and a baby, and this nigga still hard. Yo, listen. Kind of make you a little jealous. But listen.
What?
Thank you. Blue Chew, Space Ghost, thank you. And I'm gonna say something to my man Flip. We had a beautiful talk yesterday. I enjoyed it. We were laughing and joking around like the old times. You understand? And I appreciate you reaching out to me and
talk on the mic.
oh, sorry. Just love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? We had a long talk. We're going to go out to dinner. Your treat. You said that. I'm going to hold you to that. City Island. I figured out where I'm going to go. Yeah, I love City Island. So anyway, salute to Flip. And God bless him and his family. And you too, Space Ghost. God bless you and your beautiful daughter. And she must be a beautiful wife. But that baby looked just like her.
Sure,
I mean,
it's very beautiful. I gotta point out, it's just a big difference.
What? Something wrong with you. Anyway.
No, it ain't.
What? Believe me, something wrong with you. Not about that. Not about that. The Uvalde police. But anyway, thank you.
Yo,
I love y'all.
Please stop.
And remember, a big shot.
Let me do some homework. Go watch.
Okay, all right. I don't
watch SWAT. Go watch the movie SWAT and tell me that they're the same as a beat officer, please.
Right, I'll watch it. They were sitting in the car eating Jersey Mike's, and then they did that. All right. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. It's the PooNSpace Show, and I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm so glad we had this time together. Listen, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, I love it. Comes a time we have to say so long. So long. So long, folks.